Welcome to the CRC's Rain Garden webinar. Our mission at Cumberland River Compact is to help provide you with the tools needed to become smart, impactful stewards of our watershed. The Cumberland River watershed we serve is split between 2 states and 14 sub-watersheds. 3 million people and thousands of species depend on clean water, and the initiatives we will be covering today help ensure they get it. We work to improve our water resources through a variety of programs, including education, restoration, river-friendly farms, and urban waters. I recommend looking through our website to learn about our programs and more ways in which you can be involved. It is through collective action that we are able to meet our goals. Urban Water's objective is to replace impervious asphalt and commonly used turf grass with native vegetation and porous material for the natural retention and treatment of stormwater. Benefits of these practices include improving the infiltration of water, pre-treating the water before it enters our storm drains, reducing water temperatures, and providing pollinators and insects with more habitat. A rain garden is a shallow bowl-like garden designed to collect rainwater and allow it to slowly filter into the ground. This results in cleaner and cooler water entering storm systems and more water refilling the underground table that helps keep small streams flowing during drier months. Rain gardens are a lovely, lively, colorful, low-maintenance habitat for insects and pollinators. Before a rain garden can be dug, you will need to call Tennessee in advance to get utilities marked. Plan to build your garden on a dry day to prevent any sediment runoff. It's best practice to gather all supplies and tools before you begin digging. Some key notes about the proper placement of a rain garden. It must be 10 feet away from a house or structure and away from an area where water pools. The slope of the area should not be greater than 12%. Consider the direction of stormwater flow and consider leading a downspout drain toward the garden. A preemptive step to building includes a soil infiltration test to discern whether your soil needs to be amended. If infiltration of the soil is low, water may pond too long, reducing the survival rate of plants and leading to the breeding of mosquitoes. The first step in conducting an infiltration test is to dig a 12-inch hole and fill it with water. Allow water to saturate before refilling the hole for a second time and timing how long it takes for all the water to seep into the ground. This will determine whether your soil is susceptible to ponding during rainfall events. If it takes less than 24 hours, your soil is good. 24 to 28 hours, then your soil will need to be amended. If the water does not infiltrate after 48 hours, we strongly consider not building a garden in that area. The amended soil is a mix of 20 to 30% existing soil, 20 to 30% compost, and 40 to 60% coarse sand. Using amended soil is only necessary if your soil does not have good infiltration capacity. Our most popular garden space is about 150 to 200 square feet, bean-shaped and includes a berm, inlet, and possible outlet area. We recommend clearly outlining your garden space prior to digging. Install a proper erosion control measure if the area is susceptible to runoff that leads into storm drain. See Tennessee's Erosion and Sediment Control Handbook for more details and examples. After the planning and prepping stage, you are now ready to build your garden. Dig your garden based on the size, shape, and depth you've planned. Take into account the soil amendment depth and final 3-inch mulch layer. Make sure the bottom bed is flat and level to limit pooling and ensure even infiltration. If there is a sloping gradient, pile excavated soil along the downhill side to create a berm. The berm should be rounded and gradually taper on the sides to meet the lawn. Once shaped, compact. During the planting phase, make sure to plant along the berm to prevent erosion. We can provide you with up to 25 gallons of native plants. There are a variety of choices based on full sun, partial sun shade plants, flowers, shrubs, and trees. When planting, dig holes twice as large as the root ball. The crown of the plant should be level with the existing soil. Gently tamp soil around the roots, making sure not to compact. Water immediately after installation. Note, do not let plants dry before installing. Once everything has been planted, you are ready to spread a 3-inch mulch layer around your plants. We recommend the use of shredded wood mulch over pine straw, but both are suitable. Mulch serves as a multi-purpose function to retain moisture, prevent erosion, control weeds, and nourish the soil. We also recommend the addition of building an edged perimeter around your garden to prevent weeds from coming in. A rain garden will need extra care and maintenance in the beginning stages while plants establish themselves. The plants will need to be routinely watered, weeds pulled, and soil potentially amended. Read our rain garden manual for more details. Here's a picture example of a rain garden that clearly outlines the general structure. Here are some examples of CRC rain gardens. If you have any questions, please email natalie.stone@cumberlandrivercompact.org. Thank you for joining.